So before doing some research, before watching the video, doing some research, we find out that in 2015 he was arrested for securities fraud that actually happened before he was in the pharmaceutical industry. He resigned the next day, and he's serving his crimes in jail or prison right now. So automatically, we kind of have a negative perception of him. And then it kind of feels like the whole video of course he's defensive, like he knows what he's doing is wrong, but it feels like he is also kind of scapegoating the shareholders. Like, oh, I'm doing what the shareholders want. Oh, it's my job to make the shareholders money. I'm here to maximize profit for the shareholders. I want 100% maximize, not 75 or 50, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So personally, I pay $30 a month for my prescriptions. They would definitely be cheaper in Canada. I was looking at, true cost of healthcare.org. And I mean, some of these are $3-ish. I mean, I'm going to say this wrong. Humalog insulin for 100 units per milliliter. In the US, it's $26.14. In Canada, it's $2.78. So, I mean, it just comes to, like, is that right? Some people can't afford insulin, so they hear of them going to the street to buy it. So it's crazy. So I understand that we're in a capitalistic society, but I feel like health shouldn't be ran like a business. I think it's obviously very, I don't want to say corrupt, but a lot of greed goes into it. Again, I get it's a business, so I'm kind of torn because it is a business, but at the same time, I know hospitals do business, or is a business as well. And at the end of the day, I think money does need to go to research and development, but does, in that insulin, does that many times more than Canada's really need to go to research and development? Or at what point are we just being selfish and just want more money? So maybe it is a shareholder's fault for being selfish. I mean, it would just take one of them to just stand up and say, like, hey, this isn't wrong, or this isn't right, and just have them, like, band together and make it go down. I'm not sure, or make the prices go down. I'm not sure if laws being passed would help that or what. So for the companies, obviously I chose ones that I love and care about. So first off, I did Crocs. Their values. I just changed the page. Okay. So are kind of different than what you would expect. It's confidently comfortable, inherent simplicity, people, purpose, design, unapologetic optimism, imaginative innovation, and delightfully democratic. So obviously comfortable, that makes sense. Like, Crocs are known for being comfortable. I think the values do kind of line up. If you go, like, for example, delightfully democratic. We celebrate one of a kinds and stand together with all different kinds. If you go to their homepage, where'd it go? Sorry, I'm on the careers Crocs page. But if you go back to just their, like, normal Crocs page, they do, for Black History Month and for Pride Month, they do have different campaigns for that, which I think is very on brand for their values. And then the other values, let me go back. Here we go. So one of them is unapologetic optimism. I mean, I feel like Crocs just kind of ooze that, because in their commercials, bright colors on their website, it's just a very much kind of like, happy-go-lucky kind of commercials. So I do think that, you can kind of ooze it, like Crocs values kind of ooze throughout their website and how they communicate. Next, it's funny, I have a Brewmate and I don't even drink, but it's a water bottle. So I decided to do Brewmate. As far as their values, so this was actually kind of hard to find on their page. So this is what I'm thinking are their values. So one of them is cause driven, which I believe they do say that their products are are very environmentally friendly. So that is kind of all over their page. Customer obsessed, uniquely you, that for sure, because all over their page it has like a million different colors, that kind of thing. Innovative art at our core, multi-purpose products. I feel like in their commercials, that kind of thing, they are always talking about new products they're coming out with and how, multi-purpose there, that kind of thing. So that I do agree with. And then Apple, of course. Apple's kind of a company that I definitely love to hate. I'm on a MacBook right now. I have an iPhone. But some of the things, like, remember when they were doing that whole, they like slowed down the old iPhones. Some things they do I don't think are, speaking of ethical, don't think are ethical. But what do? I keep buying their products. So this says it's Tim Cook on Apple core values, but, here we go. Let me do this. Oh, this is right. Okay. So we believe that we're on the face of the earth to make great products. We believe in the simple, not the complex. We believe that we need to own and control the primary technologies. So I feel like some of these come across very almost like know-it-all and like conceited. Like, we believe we're on the face of the earth to make great products. But I feel like that is evident like in their commercials. They believe they're the best, so their commercials definitely show that, and show that like, oh, this camera's the best, oh, this is the, you know what I mean? So we believe in the simple, not the complex. I don't necessarily see that, because I feel like, it's a smartphone. Maybe they mean simple, like easy to use, which I can definitely see with that. I will say Apple does have fairly good products. There's this one that I love. It's this kid riding a bike, and he's like videotaping himself, and it's that song that goes like, I look good today, or something like that. I look real good. And it's so catchy. I know, like, when my family and I are watching TV, we always sing along with it. So I think, that obviously has to, it's a simple commercial. It's not super complex, but I feel like, side note, I know I kind of go into more marketing because that's just what I do, and like what my bachelor's was in. So I feel like a lot of the time that's where it veers, where this class is about communications, but I definitely get a little off topic, and I'm not even sure if I did this reflection part correctly. So yeah, that's all I got. Thanks so much.